when it comes down to this fight, man, in their first UFC fight, Israel nearly knocked him out in the first round. I mean, it was so close. If there was another 10 seconds in that round, he probably would have knocked Alex out. But, luckily the bell saved him, and the rest of the fight, Israel controlled most of it until the final round when Israel kind of met Pereira's power. Like, really, Pereira turned it on. Like, you could hear his corner saying, like, this is it. You got to do something here. And you
otherwise
hear
the fight's over.
Pereira saying, I'm ready to die. And that's when he just, like, emptied the tank, and that was it. And he caught Israel with a few shots, and that's just it. It's like, Pereira's a guy that probably walks around. This is a middleweight fight, so it's at 185, I believe. And I bet Pereira probably walks around at, like, 225, 230. It's insane how much weight he cuts for this.
Yeah, I saw something where it was him next to somebody else that was a heavyweight, and they did not look that much different.
No, yeah. He was training that Chinese fighter, sparring against him, and it's nuts. Like, they do look the same because he's a tall guy, he's big, but somehow or another, he's able to make that weight cut, and as long as he's able to make that weight, I don't see anybody beating him at that, especially Israel, who's just tall and lanky. He's an exceptional striker. I mean, he's called the style bender for a reason because he moves like Anderson Silva. Like, he just kind of bounces all over the place. You never know where he's coming from.
Yeah, I was thinking about, like, Anderson Silva. He just lay on the ground all of a sudden. People like, what the fuck is he doing?
And the difference is Anderson Silva had some of the best jiu-jitsu in the game, but that's not really Israel's, strong point. But as soon as
he's definitely more of a striker, and I think that's due to being the Muay Thai fighter background.
Yeah, with the kickboxing and stuff.
Kickboxing, Muay Thai, yeah.
And that's one thing I wanted to mention is Alex trains in Connecticut. Fucking Connecticut. With Glover Teixeira in a gym that looks like it's in fucking Cobra Kai. Like, it's out of a mini mall, man. I mean, this is not American Top Team. This is like a small, tiny, very low advanced equipment and stuff. But the difference is, it kind of brings that more small town. We don't need that big fame. We don't want like a big gym. We're here to get work done. It's like when Rocky went and trained in Russia in a fucking farmhouse, in Rocky IV.
Running up hills and shit.
Yeah, in the snow. That's what this is about, is just getting to the roots of it, and that's what Pereira does. And he also, for this camp, went to Thailand to train and pick up some Muay Thai expertise for his already deadly kickboxing background. I mean, for him to train in Thailand, which there's some of the best gyms in the world, I mean, like you said, those guys fight weekly. Yeah. And for him to add that to his arsenal, I don't see Israel pulling it out in this one. I've got Pereira picked in this.
Yeah, I think Adesanya, I think it'd be a good bet to take just because he's got more to lose, I think, in this fight. Just to get to Pereira's level, I mean, he's got to beat him at least once.